They gave us a room overlooking the Potomac River, and we had from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to do nothing but create with absolutely no expectations. It was like the Kennedy Center was like, yo, here, have this space, create, we don't want anything from you. Matter of fact, we're gonna help you get here, and we're gonna help you get home, and we just want you to come here and create. What? We didn't actually know what was gonna happen when we got to the Kennedy Center. We had a couple calls and, you know, I was like, well, if the band's not going and it's just me and Somadi, like, well, me and Somadi are also business partners and we have a mobile app together for drummers called Drum Tracks. And I was like, okay, well, maybe we can work on stuff from that, or maybe we could do our podcast. And so we were throwing out all these ideas to them of what we were gonna do. But by the time we got there, we were like, you know what, if we could just get a drum kit that's mic'd up, I'll bring an interface, I'll bring my laptop, I'll bring a controller, and we'll make music. Then there was a baby grand in the room. I got excited when I saw the baby grand, so. So the creative process was literally just spitballing, like people spitball in the room, spitball ideas. They're throwing out ideas on the wall until something sticks, and that's pretty much what we were doing. And we would work from 10 to 2 p.m. and then we go to lunch and then we come back and work until about 6 p.m. And so sometimes it would start off with a bass line idea or a chord progression, and sometimes it would start off with just drums. Nah, bro, don't want to stop now. You know the camera's on, so you want to try to play now. I said, you know the camera's on. Oh, okay. I've always thought about life as art, and I've always thought about how we're designing our lives and how we're always reaching for something higher and for something greater. And that doesn't necessarily mean monetary things or physical possessions for everyone. That could mean a higher awareness of themselves. And being that this is my first project, for me to actually release this under my own name is me reaching for what I've always wanted to do. And so, like, at the end of the day, that's a big part of why I named this project Reach, and it fit as well as a nod to where this was recorded, to that moment in time before this coronavirus pandemic happened, that last week of February that we were in DC, so.
I have a vibe in my head. Just running the bass notes through my mind. It's a halftime thing, but it's not really. It's still along the lines of that. But it's a different section, different chords. That little switch.
I don't know how I would describe the music on here. I mean, I know that most people are gonna describe this as jazz. It will sit in the overall jazz category, but it doesn't sound like old school jazz like you would think of it. You know, when you listen to Sludge, it has more of a upbeat, distorted bass, you know, kind of rock-ish type of feel. Then it goes into this R&B vibe for a second that has improvisation, which is a big jazz element. Then you have Mañana, that has this new jazz, almost like slash hip hop feel, but then it goes into this, you know, more of a jazz type vibe, something that, you know, you might hear Robert Glasper do. We got Keyon Harrell rocking on Mañana too, and so he just takes it to the moon. And then you'll listen to the song that features Vadia, and it's called Slow Dance in the Jungle, and that joint, that song is just beautiful. And I remember when I wrote the song in DC, then I put the progression together and I started writing the melody to it, and I said to myself, I don't think I want the piano to play the melody on this joint. I think I want another instrument. I couldn't think of what other instrument I wanted, but then I realized I need a human voice that's not saying any words, but a human voice that knows how to be an instrument, that knows how to still bring that feeling, that vibe. You know, and 𝑹.𝑬, amazing. She murdered it. That's one of my favorite songs on the record. The big goal for this project, number one, is to put it out into the world. Number two, to get some people to listen to it, and hopefully they enjoy it, build an audience, start building an audience, because this is just the beginning. This is a 5-song EP. I have lots and lots of music to release, lots and lots of music that I'll be continually working on, because this is just a part of my life. This is what I do, and I'm hoping that there are people who will listen to it, be inspired by it, make it the soundtrack to wherever they're at in their life, and it could be a part of their journey.